Welcome back. All right, the career of Logan Couture. So when he retired, there were two things I knew. First off, I would be talking about Logan Couture as soon as I started up career videos again. And second, he goes right into the THG Hall of Fame. There's no question in my mind. He meets the standards. Probably doesn't get into the Hockey Hall of Fame, but his toughness and everything about his game means he belongs in the THG Hall of Fame, which doesn't have any actual bearing on anything, but sure, he goes into the THG Hall of Fame. Now, he's drafted 9th overall in 2007. Very good pick at number 9 by the San Jose Sharks. And unlike some of the other career videos that I've done and that I will do, in this case, I only need one magnet. San Jose Sharks magnet. So, Giant Sharks magnet goes on the board. And 2009-2010, he makes his debut with the Sharks. Plays 25 games, just below the threshold that would have prevented him from being a rookie the following season. He had 5 goals, 4 assists, 9 points in those 25 games. He did play in the playoffs. Those have no bearing on your rookie status the following season. 15 games, 4 goals in those 15 games for Couture, meaning he'd played 40 NHL games before his rookie season. And that rookie season, he was very good. 79 games, 32 goals, 24 assists, 56 points. One thing about Couture is, I talk about his toughness, there's not a lot of penalty minutes there. He was second in Calder voting in 2011, and you could tell this was going to be a leader in the NHL. 2011-2012 plays 80 games, 31 goals, 34 assists, 65 points, and he appeared in the All-Star game. It's one All-Star game that he appeared in with the San Jose Sharks. 2010-2011, the playoffs. I've done the playoffs and the regular season a little different. I have the playoffs underneath. I haven't done that before, so I apologize for the amount of times I'm probably going to mess this up. 18 games in 2010-2011 in the playoffs as San Jose went all the way to the conference final before losing to Vancouver. 7 goals, 7 assists, 14 points. In 2011-2012, 5 games played in the playoffs, 1 goal, 3 assists, 4 points. His playoff point totals were very good. He was definitely a playoff performer, and it's a shame San Jose didn't win him a Stanley Cup for all his hard work. 2012-2013, he plays all 48 games in what's a lockout-shortened season that year. His 21 goals were 10th in the National Hockey League. It's the only time he cracked the top 10 in any offensive category. 16 assists, 37 points, and he was 5th in Lady Byng voting. So the Lady Byng, of course, to the gentlemanly player in the NHL. When you look at his penalty minute totals, kind of surprised he was never a finalist for the Lady Byng, because for as tough as he was and as he never shied away from tight checking situations, he didn't take a lot of penalty minutes. 2013-2014, plays 65 games, 23 goals, 31 assists, 54 points. One thing about the style of hockey he played, he's going to get hurt. Because of the way he plays, it's going to happen. He did play in the playoffs in 2012-2013, had 11 games, 5 goals, 6 assists, 11 points, so point per game there. In 2013-2014, 7 games played, 1 goal, 2 assists, and 3 points. 2014-2015, a year where there's no playoff games for Couture, so I won't miss it this time. 82 games, 27 goals, 40 assists, 67 points, and he was 8th in Lady Byng voting that year. So the gentlemanly play continues for a very tough player. 2015-2016, he only plays 52 games during the regular season, records 15 goals, 21 assists, 36 points, but he was an absolute beast for the San Jose Sharks in the playoffs that year. The closest they've ever come to winning the Stanley Cup, 2016. They go all the way to the Stanley Cup final. He plays 24 games, 10 goals, 20 assists, 30 points for Logan Couture. So, as I mentioned earlier, a team I wasn't necessarily a big fan of in San Jose, but nothing but respect for Logan Couture. And my dislike of San Jose was eroded by a number of factors. Logan Couture was definitely one of those factors. 2016-2017, he plays 73 games, 25 goals, 27 assists, 52 points. And then the fluke thing happens. A Brent Burns shot ends up being deflected and fractures his face. I think he had two facial fractures there. And that was on March 25th. He appeared in the playoffs. Puts on the full cage with a broken face. And there is nothing that I can say against that. I honestly have nothing but respect for the fact he played. He had to be in a lot of pain. 6 games in those playoffs, 2 goals, 1 assist, 3 points. Sadly, not a long playoff run for San Jose in 2017, although it did mean that it was earlier that he got to take care of things and relax a little bit. 2017-2018, 78 games played, 34 goals, 27 assists, 61 points. In those playoffs that year, 10 games, 4 goals, 8 assists, 12 points. Continues to be a very strong producer come playoff time. 2018-2019, 81 games, 27 goals, 43 assists, 70 points. In the playoffs, 20 games. This is the year where San Jose goes all the way to the conference final. 14 goals, 6 assists, 20 points. 14 goals in 20 games. Absolutely ridiculous numbers. And what's interesting is, I feel like he was a better point producer and a better offensive player in the playoffs than in the regular season. It does happen, but it just felt like he was more dangerous. And if you've been watching playoff hockey for the last little while here, as I'm recording this, we're in the midst of the playoffs. Playoff hockey is very, very difficult to play. And the fact that his totals get better in the playoffs when the hockey is that much more difficult to play says everything you need to know about how tough he is. Now, 2019-2020, as things start to go off the rails for San Jose, 52 games, 16 goals, 23 assists, 39 points. And this is the year he is named the captain of the San Jose Sharks as Joe Pavelski moves on to Dallas, and things don't go well for San Jose from there. Contract signings that take place at the time, a lot of discussion about those contracts to this very day, but Logan Couture was an excellent captain. 2020-2021, he plays 53 games that year. It's only a 56-game schedule. 17 goals, 14 assists, 31 points. Obviously, no playoffs. We are into basically the era where San Jose is kind of in denial about the rebuild. 2021-2022, he plays 77 games, 23 goals, 33 assists, 56 points. Pretty much standard production from him. Very predictable, very consistent. 2022-2023, plays 82 games, 27 goals, 40 assists for 67 points. And then last season, 2023-2024, it took a long time for him to come in and play, and then he only plays 6 games, has the 1 assist, and came back out of the lineup. And this is where he was already dealing with the condition that would lead to his retirement. A condition which, when I was doing the research for this video, I found out Kevin Lowe had as well, and he played another 10 years with it. He found a way to play through it, whereas for Logan Couture, it may have been more severe case. He's not able to play through it. So, 933 games in the regular season during his career. Does not reach 1,000 games, sadly. 323 goals, 378 assists, 701 points. So, the reason that I'm saying I don't see Hall of Fame for him, he's not a top 10 scorer outside of goals in 2012-2013. Doesn't get to 1,000 games, doesn't get 1,000 points, no Stanley Cup rings. But THG Hall of Fame's his. 255 career penalty minutes. Absolutely ridiculously low amount of penalty minutes. In the playoffs, he plays 116 games, 48 goals, 53 assists, 101 points. So almost a point per game in the playoffs against some pretty tough competition in the Pacific Division during a lot of that stretch. And he was an excellent player. It is a shame he never had a Stanley Cup ring. There's been a lot of discussion over the years about how that San Jose team of the early 2010s, late 2000s as well, might have been one of the more talented teams that never won the Stanley Cup. And that's definitely a video topic for the offseason as well. But Logan Couture was a warrior. One thing I respected about Couture as well is he would have totally been forgiven by Sharks fans, Sharks management, by everybody, if he had said, say in 2020, this team has fallen apart. They're at the bottom. They're not a playoff team. I want a chance to win. I want a chance to win a Stanley Cup. I'd like to go. If he had said that, nobody would have been angry with him. I'm sure the San Jose Sharks would have done their best to accommodate him. He wanted to stay. He wanted to remain in San Jose and be part of the solution and help out the young kids where he could. And so Logan Couture, the ultimate team player. Never made it all about him. And I don't remember him ever complaining about all the losing that was going on in San Jose either. He played through it. He was the captain. He was their leader. Owned up to it if he made any mistakes. Honestly, it is one of those careers I look at and I say, I would have nothing bad to say about this player, either on camera for all you fine people on the internet, or off camera for anybody that might ask. And there are times where off camera people might ask me questions and I might not be as complimentary of a player. But Logan Couture, it doesn't matter. He was fantastic on and off the ice and captain for this team. Good luck to the next captain, because you have to follow in the footsteps of Joe Pavelski and Logan Couture. So let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. As always, hit like and subscribe in the event you may not have done so already. Thank you guys so much for all your support as always. I will talk to you again soon.